Right, well now I'm actually out and about. I still have no plan of what to do, so I thought I would do a quick one on the Shoutout Sunday videos really, and try and implement some instructional rules kind of things. The Shoutout Sunday videos always tend to go down pretty well. You know, I tend to pick up a couple of subs by doing them, and it's a nice surprise for people if they don't know what's going on. And it helps me create content as well, so it's all good, it's all good. The last one I did, I didn't really get a lot of time on the bike when I did it, and I generally like to give it a good couple of hours actually on the bike. What tends to happen is I do a little build up to it, maybe a day, 2 days before, saying I'm going to be doing one. I tend to only do that on Twitter. Because Twitter's a live feed, I find it the best option to sort of put something out there, to give people an opportunity to sort of look at it and say, okay, well if that's what he's doing, I might have a look, blah blah blah, whatever. Now I've kind of looked at other shout out videos and they've always got instructions on them. Whenever I've done one, I've always received a comment, oh, I can get you more subs if you sub to my channel and you're active, blah blah blah. The last one I did, 2 people, you know, they watched it and they enjoyed it, but they weren't quite sure why I did it, and that's because I haven't explained it previously. So here we go. The main thing you have to do is follow me on Twitter. Now I'm not saying this to get more Twitter followers, I'm saying it because it's relevant to the video itself, and the reason for that is I like to put a picture out on Twitter saying Shoutout Sunday is now on, and there will be a Twitter pic of my bike somewhere, generally at the beach. I'm going to try and find some other locations, some other cool ones. We'll see how that goes. So it's kind of like a live Twitter, YouTube blog thing going on. When that picture drops on Twitter, you know, the likes can happen quickly, they can happen slowly, but I like to give it 2 hours generally. And if you're within the first top 5, I can talk about your channel a bit if I have time. I'll give you a card, and so on and so on, and hopefully you'll get some traffic on your channel for it. I like to think that it generates a bit more traffic for people, even if it's, you know, like 10 views or whatever. It's better than not having that, and you never know, you might pick up another subscriber with it. Another thing is, if you already subscribe to me on YouTube, then I've more than likely watched your stuff. So then when I talk about your channel, I know I can talk about specific videos that pique my interest. Or if I've met you in person, I can talk about you as a person, you know, what I think of you and how cool you are. Another really cool thing, there was somebody on Twitter, Motor Tingle, he actually took a segment of my video and posted it on Twitter, which was quite nice. I've never had that before, and it was kind of good to see, you know. If you choose to do that, I don't mind that. And it's all good fun. It gets me out and about, it gets me creating content. Another thing, and this I want to try and implement more, if I'm honest with you. Well, I'd like to do them with other vloggers, you know. I think it'll add an extra element of banter and humour and a different edge to it, and I'd like to implement some kind of challenges and stuff with that other person. We could have a Twitter challenge where we both put a picture out, and whoever gets the most likes, I don't know, gets coffee bought for them. Spam cards, yeah. Whoever gets out the most spam cards wins. Oh, just silly things really. Ah, nicely done, mate, nicely done. I'm not saying there's a big queue of people waiting to do these with me or anything like that. I'm really not that popular. But if there are any of the vloggers, you know, who just want to go for a ride and do something silly or whatever, yeah, you know where I am. You know where I am. Hello. Oh. Oh dear. People staring at me. I must have two heads. That's it really. Subscribe, follow on Twitter, like the picture. If you're in the top 5 you get a card in the video and a channel mention. I talk about your channel. If you're not in the top 5, that's fine. You know, there's no big deal. No big deal at all. I will still put a link to your channel description. Nice monster. Go on. So yeah, that's what that is. I hope this video wasn't too long or too boring. I know subscriptions are precious to people and they don't want to just give them to anyone. So yeah, subscribe for more fun and bollocks, really. Oh fuck, I got hiccups. Fucking hell. So what I like to do is I like to link. I don't know if I'm. Fucking hell. Oh man, I got bad hiccups. I really have. Because when that picture, fuck. You know, the likes can have. Oh fuck. I kind of. I like to. Fucking hell. Ugh.